Hi guys, today we're going to talk a little bit about different drum set sticks and what you use them for. A lot of the times I get the question, what set stick should I use for different styles? And we're going to talk a little bit about a few different kind of drumsticks and their purpose and what they're used for in different styles of playing. We're going to start out with probably my favorite, which I believe you can use in any kind of drumming you're doing on the set, whether it's rock, jazz, calypso, reggae, anything you want to do. And these are just regular Dave Weckl, Vic Firth Dave Weckl sticks. I've hacked these up a lot. I use these all the time. They are my all-time favorite. They're pretty light. They have a nice small tip, and they're really nice and easy to maneuver around the set with when you're playing, whether it's simple or complex beats. These are really good to use. The next thing we're going to look at is another Dave Weckl, but these are the Dave Weckl Evolution sticks. They're a little lighter. They have a different color. Vic Firth Dave Weckl Evolutions. They're lighter, and the tip is a bit more, I don't know, triangular maybe. I like these sticks. I don't really use these much because I prefer the regular Dave Weckl sticks. These are much lighter, though, so if you're playing rock beats where you're going to be moving around the kit a lot, or big fills or big endings, you might really want to use these because they're lighter and they're easier to maneuver when you're playing fast. The next kind of sticks, personally, I don't ever use, but I figured we should talk about them. They're just regular, these are just ProMark, I know Vic Firth makes them too, just wooden drum set sticks. These are 5As because that's the size I use in regular wooden sticks. These are just, I don't like them because I think they sound bad with cymbals, they sound bad on the snares and the toms. I just don't really like them. Now they're good if you're playing through concert band things and on concert snares, or not really marching snares. You use a bigger, thicker stick for that, but I mean, they're okay. I just don't like the way they sound on any cymbals or drums, really. So I never use just regular wooden sticks that aren't Dave Weckls. The next kind of stick we're going to talk about, I have two to show you, and they're plastic tip sticks. Some people use these all the time. They also make metal tip sticks, but I don't have any of those today. But these are just plastic tip sticks. These are Vic Firth Dave Weckls, and they're plastic tipped. As you can see, I'm going to compare a plastic tip with a wood tip. Here's the wood, here's the plastic. Obviously the rims are plastic. These are really nice when you're playing through jazz music, when you're using that ride cymbal a lot in different areas of the ride. I think that the plastic tip sticks do a really nice job in bringing out the full sound of the ride cymbal. And personally, I don't really use plastic tipped except when I'm playing jazz, because otherwise they're very light and they don't give the drum, when you're playing rock, that really solid sound that you like to have. So I really only use plastic tipped when I'm playing through jazz pieces. Next, I'm just going to show you another example of a plastic tip stick. These are just Vic Firth 5A American laser sticks. Again, they're just plastic tipped. These tips have a little bit thicker use than the Dave Weckls. I use them the same, really. They're both really good sticks. Vic Firth, they obviously make the Dave Weckls, and they make these. These are just sort of their off-brand, I guess you could say. They're not signature sticks like the Dave Weckls, but I really like these a lot, and I do use them. And before I got the Dave Weckl plastic tips, I always use these with my jazz music, and I really like them. Next, I'm going to show you something that you don't really use to play on the drums much. These are cymbal mallets. They're just yarn mallets at the end. They're made by Embracive Percussion. I don't really have anything by them except some yarn mallets. But you use these a lot on keyboard percussion and concert bands and ensembles and things like that, on marimbas and xylophones and things like that, vibes. But when you're on a drum set, you can put these on the cymbal and you do a light roll on the cymbal, and it brings out a full sound, sort of like a suspended cymbal. And it gives you that glorious, that feel that you really need to make your piece more powerful. Really, I mean, I use them in some pieces, but it's not super common to do that. In an upcoming video, I'm going to be showing you how to use these and how it sounds on the different cymbals and the proper way to use these and how to do that. But these are yarn mallets. And the last thing we're going to look at is actually something that is really overlooked in the drum community. I don't use mine because I'm not good at using them. They're also used in jazz, but as opposed to the plastic tips, they're much softer for more elegant pieces of jazz or whatever you're playing. And they're these brushes. These are just Vic Firth Legacy brushes. They look like this. When they're pulled in, they just have a little metal thing. When you push that, the brushes just come right out of the end. You just push it out. Sometimes they can be a little hard to get out. So there's one fully out. There we go. So this is what they look like. And you can, if you don't want to play with them, the further spread out they are, the softer and the more hushed the sound. So if you want to pull these back and use them when they're in shorter metal rods like this, this is acceptable too. I play with them both ways. I don't really use them a lot, but you use these a lot in lighter jazz pieces and pieces that are more elegant. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe.